video is about canine body language and understanding dog communication.
This video is going to go over how to recognize fear in dogs, how to recognize when dogs are becoming stressed, what do dogs do when they're feeling stressed, anxious, nervous, overexcited, and at the same time, dog-to-dog communication. What's appropriate, what's not, when to step in, when you don't have to step in.
Stress behavior in dogs. I'm going to go over stress signals. These behaviors are signals that dogs will show to communicate discomfort, stress and anxiety, nervousness, apprehension and uncertainty, to name the top few. These warnings are crystal clear in dog-to-dog language, but unfortunately humans, unless taught, do not know this. When you ignore these signs, behavior problems can arise and potentially even dog bites.
A lot of people shove their face in their dog's face, like this. And see how she's looking away? She's going, I don't like it. Now, if I go back into her face like this, what does she do? She moves her face. Good girl.
So in this video, you can see that I'm staring at Luna. She's getting a little uncomfortable, so she lip licks. She diverts her eyes to the side, looks back at me, finds that I'm still staring at her, gets uncomfortable. She'll start to lip lick again, and then she'll start to yawn to tell me that she's uncomfortable. Here we're going to go over anxious behavior in dogs, and Luna here you're going to see she's really anxious. Her head, she's darting from side to side, her ears are up, her ears are down. She's throwing stress signals in there because she doesn't understand what's going on. Her tail is low. You see her really fidgety. These are all signs that a dog is anxious. They're nervous.
See? Nothing.
Dog is anxious about the cars, and you can see it tries to dart really quickly. Its ears are back, its tail's low. It's just trying to get out of that situation as fast as possible. Fearful behavior in dogs. You're going to see this first dog, Willow. She's actually trying to make herself as small as possible, trying not to give any eye contact. She doesn't want to be a threat. She just wants to disappear into the environment.
She's a reflection.
What is it?
Θα στο πάρω! Θα στο πάρω! Κυρκή! Τι είναι Κυρκή? Τι έγινε εκεί, τι κάνεις? Δεν αφήνεις κανένα να πλησιάσει?
High arousal behavior in dogs is a big one, especially for adolescent dogs, because right when they start becoming too aroused or too stimulated, you're going to start seeing these behaviors that you'll see. High-pitched barking, whining, crying. You'll see displacement behaviors as in stress signals because they're too excited and they're trying to calm themselves down.
Sit. Leave it. Leave it. 1, 2.
Dog-to-dog interactions and when we need to intervene. Here is some serious resource guarding with 2 border collies. The beige dog is actually trying to intimidate the black border collie away from the treat balls with aggressive behaviors. And you can actually see that the black border collie is feeling intimidated and threatening and showing stress and warning signals back, but you can actually see displacement behaviors, so side turn of the head, wagging of the tail, because it doesn't want to have that conflict. Here's a great video of two dogs. Now, does this look like play? You have the smaller dog. She's snapping at the bigger dog. Now, is it play? No. That dog is telling the bigger pit bull that is standing to bugger off. I don't want to play with you anymore. So she's trying to be as calm as possible. When he crosses the line, she tries to tell him off with her teeth. Unfortunately, this puppy's not getting the clue. So what we should do is we should step in and be the backbone for this dog. And you don't have to be physical. You can just get the other dog out, the puppy out, with a simple positive interrupter and redirect their attention to something else.
Vader. Hey, leave her alone. Come on, come on. Brittany, come.
Now you're going to see the white dog's tail goes up and he kind of pinpoints on Luna, starts going over there, and she gives him a little warning that, I don't like the way you're coming at me. So what I do is we interrupt the dog. This is what you need to do to show, number one, the white dog that he can't do that, and for the comfort of the other dog, which is Luna right now, so that she doesn't have to escalate her behavior. Let them be. Dog to dog interactions that can be left up to them. And a lot of the dog to dog interactions you're going to see are kind of give and take. If a dog goes in, they'll take the pressure out by getting out of the space. They'll go back into the space and they'll come out of the space, or vice versa, and they'll kind of go back and forth, mirroring each other. Black dog in this video does great communication. She's like, I don't like you coming in like that, and she just walks away. This clip is so good because the little dog, she actually is feeling a little bit intimidated by this dog. The situation's a tiny bit intense, and what she does is she breaks that tension by going, let's play, and she completely makes that whole situation completely different, very playful, rambunctious. That's when you don't need to interrupt. The dog is using wonderful communication. The other one is listening really well.